I'm Sam, the Age Badly Dude, one of them, and I'm going to demonstrate how to do Mccruder. A lot of people can't do incline bench presses or incline dumbbell presses or whatever. It hurts their shoulder, they have a shoulder problem or this or that. I found out that these help me, and when I was competing in bodybuilding, for some reason this really brought out the upper part of my chest. And so this is a good isolation movement for the upper part of your chest. It also ties in the front part of your delt into your chest, and it strengthens, believe it or not, the tendons, your bicep tendon, where it ties in up here in your shoulder. For some reason, it just, I can't explain it, but I just know that it does tighten these up and make them stronger. So I'm going to demonstrate. When you're doing a regular bench press, and I'm going to get a shoulder width and a half grip here, and I'm on a Smith machine because I can't do these on free weights. Again, like everybody knows, you can see here, I had major surgery on my rotator cuff, full thickness tear, all 4 tendons tore in half. It sucks. But anyway, I have to deal with it. So this is what I do to deal with that. When you're doing a regular bench, of course, I have a shoulder width and a half grip, and I'm bringing the weight down to my chest, or my sternum right here. And, of course, that's beneficial for, your chest. I mean, work toward the center of your chest. It's an overall exercise. It's a finishing exercise, and it's also an isolation exercise. Make sure you have a spotter when you do these, because you don't want to drop the weights on your neck and kill yourself. Here we go. I'm going to demonstrate Mccruders. And I got a shoulder width and a half grip. Sometimes I use a wider grip, but you have to figure out what works the best for you, and this works the best for me. You want to bring the weight down to your neck to get a full stretch on these. And this does give you a good stretch. You got these pins here, they'll spot you. And let's say you do have your shoulder is killing you and you can't do the full range of motion. You got the pins to help you out here. Bring the weight down to the pins and you're self-spotted. Now see, that may not be as painful, and it's still going to work the upper part of your chest. If you're going to do this exercise to help you out with your bench press to make it stronger, you're probably going to try to start out with something like 80% of your 1 rep max and do 5 sets of 5. That would probably be beneficial for your bench press. Bodybuilders, 15 to 20 reps, and I promise you, your neck will swell up. No. You'll really get a nice pump, especially the front part of your shoulders and all that. It's a good exercise. Try it. I'll be honest with you, if you do these for 6 weeks, you'll notice a big difference. Bob is going to do Mccruders on free weights. Now Bob has a screwed up tendon there in his elbow, and you can see he can't straighten his arm out. So sometimes the weight, when he brings it down, it goes a little crooked. He has to be careful. Doesn't want to tear the other one. He still has good technique when he does these. Sometimes he has to do like a partial movement just to get the exercise right. But as you can see, Bob is getting a bigger chest, and he's getting bigger arms, and he's doing everything that he has to do, and he's not making up excuses because of his arm or his shoulder. He comes to the gym and he trains like you're supposed to train.
Only problem I have is with a deadlift.
Yes.
When I do a deadlift, my left arm hits first if I'm not careful.
Yeah, and that's kind of funny.
Yeah, you like that. You ready?
But Bob trains. There's no excuse for anybody out there not to do this stuff, unless you're just a wimp and make up excuses.
Boost off on this one because it's unusual.
All right, on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. The other thing, when you're doing these Mccruders, you should have a spotter. Bob did these one time without a spotter, and he dropped them on his neck, and he had to go have throat surgery. So the exercise, bring the weight down to his neck. Like I said, works the front part of your delt, ties into your chest, also works the bicep tendon, strengthens it up really good, where it ties into the groove here in your shoulder, which is what you want. And like I said, it's a good exercise for bodybuilders. Brings everything in the way that you want. If you're a power lifter, heavy weight, 80% of your 1 rep max, 5 sets of 5. It should bring your bench up if you try these. I think this is just my opinion, that this is a way better exercise than inclines. But each individual is different. Actually, it might be a good idea to incorporate inclines and this. But if you cannot do incline benches, try doing Mccruders, and if it hurts, adjust your grip on the bar.